Hey guys, it's Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC. Come on in. I have to find volume. All right, hold on. Let me find the Crafting Coaches Corner. So if you guys are catching me on any other page, whether it's YouTube or another Facebook page, I'll be answering comments and any questions on the Crafting Coaches Corner. So if you want to say hello to me, that's where you'll have to be. You'll have to jump on over there to say hello to me. All right, and there we are. I have it. All right. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Terry. Hey, Jackie. What's going on, girls? What's happening? You guys spread the love if you wouldn't mind. I would truly appreciate it. I'm pulling up YouTube right now. There we go. All right. So I have to spread the love for myself. So hold on one second. All right. All right. Close that out. Okay, where did it go? I lost the live. I've lost the live. Oh, there it is. Found it again. How are you guys? Come on in. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Debbie. Lisa, what's happening, hot stuff? Hey, Martha. All right. So you guys spread the love. You know what to do. All the good things that Facebook and YouTube wants you to do because we have to live by their rules. All right. Oh, I just lost it. There we go. I think I got it back. How's everyone's Sunday going? Are we all having a good Sunday? I'm having a good Sunday. Bonnie Burns in the house. Bonnie Burns in the house. Bonnie Burns in the house. Hey, Bonnie Burns. How are you, friends? Rachel Boo Boo. I'm sorry that the boys lost their baseball game. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Rose. Hey, Mary Ellen. Hey, Mary. Hey, Nene. Nene. I like that name. What's going on? All right, guys. I have a good project. Okay. This is a wreath kit. Okay. So I've been very successful doing the wreath kits with you guys on Sundays. The one that we did, the container, the trough, that sold out. The one that we did, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a willow wreath. It was a 20-inch willow wreath. I think I only have 3 of those left. You guys bought them all. So if you want that one, go check it out in my Etsy. This one that we're doing today, I'm going to do it a little different, not normally how I would do it. I got inspired by Jace teaching Stony at Wilds Creek and Company over the weekend when we were all there. I've seen Jace make it a lot in his private group, this style wreath. And I've never tried it. So this is going to be a first with you guys. All right. So I'm praying that it comes out really well. If not, then we'll just go old school and I'll just do it my own way. But I want to try something different. But you don't have to design it the way I am. You can design it however you want. I'm going to show you what you're going to get in the kit. Okay. And you can jump on over to my Etsy shop. It is scrolling at the bottom. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Tom. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Terry. Clubbies. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Mom. How are you guys? Hey, Jackie. Thank you for spreading the love. Sherry Cancer. Thank you. Come on in, guys. So we're going to try it differently. So let me show you what's in the kit, and then we can get started, all right? And I hear the little pitter-patter of my Maymay girl. So she wants to, of course, say hello to everyone. Come on, Maymay. Oh, big girl. Now, let me tell you something that's been going on with my babies. This one right here has been chewing her back paw. She's been limping, right? And I keep telling her, don't do it, but it may be allergies. I'm not quite sure, but she's limping. But she doesn't want to go to the vet because she don't like the vet. So I keep telling her she has to stop licking her paw and making it red raw, right? And now her brother, he's been vomiting and very lethargic. And yesterday was such a bad day with Clancy. So I have to call the vet tomorrow. So these 2 crazies are a handful. Let me just tell you, are a handful. So you're going to go lay in your bed, okay? Yeah, she's limping. I wouldn't change it for the world, but they are a handful. Okay. Are we all ready to see the kit? Yes, there's your baby. Where's Kathy Kirkland? Because you know Kathy's going to come on here going, where's my baby? And if Maisie doesn't see her Uncle Tom and her Aunt Kathy, well, it's not a complete week then. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's check out this kit and let's get going on it. Yeah, I think Bonnie, I don't think so much for Maisie. I think hers will heal. But Clancy, you know, I think he definitely needs to be seen by a vet. But I'm scared because I don't want them to say they want to put him to sleep or something because I'm not ready there. Mentally, I'm not ready there. My heart's not ready for it. I know he's older and I don't want him to suffer. That's the last thing I want for him. But I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. So, you know, I'm just saying. You know, I don't know. Maybe they'll just say he has a little tummy ache or something. I don't know. You know, I read into things. He's 15, going on 16. You know, he has a hard time walking. Just, you know, all the things that go on with an older dog or an older pet. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it breaks my heart. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Come see Katie in Crafting Coach's Corner. Who wrote that? We're in the Crafting Coach's Corner. That has to be Teeny. That has to be Teeny. Oh, thank you. Yeah, keep him in your prayers. He's Bonnie, pumpkin and rice. I do give him rice. I don't give him pumpkin because he's never had it before, so I don't want to start giving it to him now. But I usually give him some rice, you know, if he has a loose stool or something like that to bind him a little. But he is not eating like he normally eats, so that's why I think something's wrong. Yeah. I have an older one too. I overthink it all the time. Like I'm like talking to Jules. Do we need to medicate him? I don't want him in pain, you know. So I always overthink it. My babies are 11 and 12. I worry about them all the time. I know, Vicky. Me too, girl. Hey, Susan. How are you? Come on in. All right. So let me. I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna take our time doing this. But I know Michelle wants to go live today on Wild's Creek page, and I know Jace wants to go live in his group. So that's why I chose to go first. The Yankees are playing tonight. Plus, we have a Crafting Coaches Corner meeting because we have something big to announce, but we can't announce it yet. And we're all just biting our fingernails, waiting patiently just to announce what we want to announce. We're so excited. You guys are going to love it. Okay, I can't talk about it because it may slip out and I can't slip. Okay, because we all know I like to chit chat, right? Yeah. All right, we are going to go overhead. Hey, Kathy Kirkland. You just missed Maisie. She wanted to see her Aunt Kathy. All right. So let me show you what you get in the kit. Okay. I don't have large quantities of this kit, guys. Okay. So just be prepared. If you're saying, oh, I want that kit, but you know, I got to wait. I'll wait till next week. I don't know if they're going to last because I gave all my text VIPers. I sent it out to them before this live. So they get first grabs at it. And a few have already sold. All right. So I don't have large quantities, so please just, if you want it, grab it, okay? All right, here we go. So you're going to get this 14-inch Willow Vine base. We worked on the 20-inch one a couple weeks ago. That was the other kit that I did that you guys loved. Okay, this one's going to be a lemon sunflower. You guys, you all know this is perfect for spring and summer, okay? So we're going to get one pick of that. We're going to get a blueberry pick. Look at those blueberries. Look how real they look. So you're going to get a full pick of the blueberries. Okay. Hey, Sandra Scarpato, how are you? All right. You're going to get this cute. It's like has fern leaves and it's just a filler, a pop of yellow. Love it. And then you're also going to get this. It has a tinge of blue in it. Another filler flower, okay, for your design. And it has like a tinge of blue, white and blue on it. So it helps bring in that blueberries. I just love the look of the blueberries with the lemon and the sunflower. And then you're going to get this variegated grass pick, okay? Now, if you want to add any picks or florals, like white daisies would look pretty in this if you had them. Of course, you can add whatever you want. I may add some of my own florals in this design. But those are what you're going to get, the greenery and the florals. And you're going to get full rolls of ribbon. You're going to get 10 yards of this lemon flower. See the flower in there? So if you want to add the white daisy, you absolutely could. Okay, and it has like a blue and white check. So we're going with the yellows, the greens, and the blues, okay? And you're matching it up with this 1.5-inch yellow and white stripe with this 5/8-inch check ribbon, wired ribbon. It's all wired. You're going to get full rolls, all 10-yard rolls. So you're going to have more than enough to do another project after this, okay? If you wanted to, okay? Depending on how much. If you do a big, fat, juicy bow, you know, and some tails, or if you do little tails and stuff like that, totally up to you, okay? So definitely go check out my Etsy shop. Like I said, I don't have a lot of quantities left, but this is everything that's in the kit. You can definitely add your own stuff in it. Okay, so we're going to do how I see Jace taught Stony. If you guys didn't see that live, I believe it was on Wilds Creek last week. You can definitely check it out. Okay. If you guys follow Jace from A Touch of Decor, you know that he does a lot of his grapevines using floral foam. I love the look of it, so I want to try it. It's something different for me to do, and I just want to try it. Okay. It may work out perfect. It may not. But listen, why not do it on a live? I mean, we could do this wreath like we did the other one 2 weeks ago. You know, bringing some of it up this way, putting the bow in the middle. That's like the standard look of a grapevine or a willow wreath. But I want to change things up. I want to try something that I've never tried before. So I'm going to do it with you guys. All right. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? I know, it's a really good kit, guys. Really good. All right, so we need moss. We need moss. I'm going to use the natural, since this is a natural base. Okay. I'm just going to cut a little bit. Now, you don't have to do it this way if you don't want to. You absolutely can do yours however you want to do it. Okay. Totally up to you. So, guys, if you have any questions about the kit itself or about what I'm doing, please come on to the Crafting Coaches Corner Facebook page and find me there, because I will be answering any questions there. All right. So we're going to go like this, put the moss down. We're going to put the floral foam on top of it. Okay. And then we're going to take, now, Jace uses pine tines, twist ties. I didn't have any that match this. So I have this, twist tie pine kind of white. So it'll match it a lot better. All right. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this right off. You just use what you have. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out and buy something special. I mean, I have the twist ties in black. I have them in green. You know, and you're not going to see it from the front. You won't see this from the front at all, but you will see it from the back, which is okay. Now, if you want to put a little piece of felt or some moss on the back to cover it for your customer, you absolutely could. All right, so we're going to go like this. Hey, Chris, how are you? Come on in, guys. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Jenny. Okay, so we're just going to go like this, and I'm hoping I do this properly. And we're not using any glue because we don't want, when we stick our stems in, we want our stems to go in easily. Okay? So I know we pull it really tight, and we twist. As tight as you can, you're going to bring that in. I think that's pretty tight. Kind of hurt my hand on that one. Everyone, please share, like, fuck. Thank you, Tom. Hey, Angie, how are you? Thanks for coming in and checking us out. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love. If you are new to the Crafting Coaches Corner, let me tell you a little bit about all of us. We are 6 people that came together to collaborate on, now I'm going to cut that a little shorter, actually, to collaborate and bring this community different ideas, because we all do different things. We are wreath makers, we are DIYers, painters, we are all different things. I'm actually going to stick this back into the foam itself. Just stick it right back in there, just like that. And just push it down. All right, so that's on there. But now Jace, what he does, and I don't know if I can do that with this, because it is a willow. He sticks floral sticks in the back. So I'm going to try and use skewers. So we're 6 people that came together and to bring a different sense of community to this community. And I think we're doing a fabulous job. You guys are responding tremendously to us and are loving what we're doing. So I'm excited for all the things that are happening with us on our page, and you guys seem to be loving it. If you don't know who we are, my name is Katie, and I am from Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube. There's also Stony and Michelle from Stony and Michelle Stone from Wilds Creek and Company. And they are from, oh, I just said Wilds Creek and Company. I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, here we go. I got it right here. I'm just trying to find a place where I can come in. There we go. And skewer this in. And then there's Jace, of course, from A Touch of Decor. There's Rachel from Lovey's Flowers. And then there's Teeny Muir from Coastal Style, etc. Let me get a different one. And we all came together, we collaborated, came up with ideas of what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. And we knew we wanted to bring to you different ideas and different things. So we all go live on this page every day. So Michelle goes live on Tuesdays. Then we have, let me start from the beginning of the week. I kick it off on Sundays. Mondays is Jace. He'll be live on this page tomorrow. Then Tuesday is Tony and Michelle. They'll be live on this page on Tuesday. Then we have our marathon. That's where each coach goes live for an hour. We also have our bingo that we play on Wednesdays. Then Thursdays, we have Rachel from Lovey's Flowers. And then Fridays, we have our featured designer. So we choose someone in the community that is fabulous, whether you have a large following or not. We feature you and you go live on the page. We try to give you more, a broader audience, give you people that may not see you normally because Facebook and their algorithms don't always show everything, So that was our idea, to just make it easier for the community to, to show their stuff and give them another avenue. So that's Friday. Saturday, we have Teeny from Coastal Style, etc. And then I come back again on Sunday. So every day of the week, we have someone new on this, someone on this page going live. So if you are always looking for a live, you can catch us right here every day of the week. Hey, Trish, how you doing? How are you? How's Bama? I've been thinking of him, especially since Clancy's been a little, okay, I don't know if I could fit another one in here because this one's pretty tight. So we're not going to play with it. I think we're pretty good though, because look, it's on there. It's not going. Let's give it the shake test. It's on there. It's not going anywhere. All right. So let's get designing. So like I said, this kit that I'm offering comes with a lot, guys. It comes with a lot. You can always add more of your own if you want it a little fuller. So let's cut our grass. Okay. And most of the stuff that I got are pushers. We like a good pusher. I'm all about a stem that is a pusher because you never know, when you're going to need a long, you want to push it up. Now I push them all up when I cut them because I'd rather have a longer stem and then cut it shorter if I need it. Hey, Giselle, how are ya? Hey, Linda. All right, so we're going to cut these. Now, if you wanted to cover this portion of your foam with moss, you can, but I feel like we're going to have enough stuff to cover it up, and I may add a few things of my own coming in and covering it. Okay, I have to move the actual kit out of my way so I can bring my glue over. So let's just reverse these two. Bring that over there, bring this over here, and let's bring the glue over. And then we're going to make a bow. Now, Jace typically does not make a full bow. I think I'm going to make a full bow today, but he typically does not. Okay. And now I'm going to open this a little wider. Okay. And we're just going to start getting it in there. Okay. Now, I know you guys are used to watching, when people do grapevines and wreaths on an easel. I work on my table. I don't typically use an easel when I design. I just never have been that designer. To me, it's awkward. It's just, I don't enjoy it. Okay. Whoops. Let's get that back in there. There we go. All right. Hey, Giselle, how are you? Hey, Donna. All right. I'm going to put some towards the top here. A little bend in it. Okay. Now, I like to have different sizes. They all don't have to be long and shooting out. When I design, especially something like this, my first time doing it, I kind of try and do the triangle theme, you know, the triangle theme, listen to me, the triangle method, I should say. You know, it doesn't always work for me. Sometimes I lose my way, but that's okay because I just try and fill in as I can. But if you can start off using your triangle method, it's a great way to start designing. Okay, so that's what we have. We have the 2 down below. We have the 3 right there. Okay, now we still have, I mean, this was a good bush. It still has another 6 pieces to it. Okay, so we're going to cut some of this blue filler as well. And again, this is a pusher bush. We love a good pusher. And honestly, this kit that I'm designing for you today, it's honestly it's a quickie. You know what I mean? This is a great wreath to put in your shop as a filler, you know, because they are so quick. You can do multiples of them, you know, if you could get all the supplies. But these are the kind of designs that don't take long at all. Oops, over here. Hello, Edward. How are you? Hey, Renee. Come on in, guys. Spread the love if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate it. Let's move that out of the way. So I have a Yankee game tonight. I put ribs on for dinner tonight. Sundays are usually rib days. And I started my diet. So I am going to have ribs for dinner, but I won't have as many as I normally would. We have a little rice with it. For my snack, I don't know if you saw, I posted on my page. I posted, I had apples and Skippy peanut butter for snack. And I was really craving a Dove bar, some chocolate. That's what I really wanted. All right. Okay, we're gonna, after I put this in, we're gonna make our bow. And I'm gonna put the bow in the center. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Hey, Karen, how are you? Come on in, guys. I don't know if Trish heard me. Oh, let's go here. I just stuck my finger in glue. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's put one more of these in here. How many of you work with a willow frame before? A willow wreath frame. Oops, I just pulled that off. They can be intimidating. If you have ever been intimidated by a grapevine, I can understand you being intimidated by a willow, but there's no need for that. No need to be scared. All right, I'm going to move this to the side. This is what we have so far, our base. Okay, I'm just going to move it over here. We're going to make a bow. Now you get, in this kit, you get 3 full rolls of ribbon. Okay. And let's use the easy bow. I got it right here. Whoopsie, that fell. I'm going to use the Easy Bow Maker. You've never done a willow? Lisa, I'm surprised. Okay. So I want to make have some tails. And like I said, Jace, when he does this design, he does not make a full bow. He does more of a loop with tails. But I want to make a bow. So we're going to do a 12-inch tail. Okay. And we can add more tails into this design if we wanted to. Is this not fabulous ribbon? This is the blue and white check lemon ribbon. It has daisies on it as well. So that's why I said you can absolutely add some daisies to your design. We're going to make a nice 6.5-inch loop. Okay. It's a nice thick ribbon. I like it a lot. So how many of you right now are in your craft room designing? I love Sundays. Sundays are like that perfect day to stay in sweats and either stay on the couch and watch lives or to get in that craft room and just start tinkering with designs. There's Jacers. Now I'm going to be really nervous because I know I'm not doing exactly like Jace does. But like anything else, whenever you design, guys, you get inspiration from other designers. So that's what I'm absolutely doing. I'm taking inspiration, watching him teaching toboggan the other day. And I'm going to make it a little bit of him and a little bit of me. You know what I'm saying? Because you never, ever want to copy anyone fully. You know, you just want to make it your own. Because you want to have your own aesthetic, right? You want to be known for your designs, not someone else's. You don't ever want someone to say, oh my God, that looks so much like Jace's wreath. You know, you want them to say, oh my God, that looks so much like Katie's wreath. You know, when they look at it, they know it's a Krazy Mazie wreath kind of thing. But it's okay. Where are my pins? It's okay to take inspiration from someone and to give them kudos when you take that inspiration. All right, so we have our lemon down, right? Lemon is down. We're going to take the next roll that you're going to get in this kit is this yellow and white stripe. Okay. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? My whole house is a craft room for now. Girl, that is mine as well. Mine as well. What am I doing, Jace? I'm doing a Jace original. I'm taking inspiration from your grapevines that you do, and I made a kit on a willow frame, and I'm actually trying to do your inspiration with your foam and everything that you do on a willow wreath. So I'm praying and hoping that it comes out. But if it's a big flop, that's okay. At least I tried. And we can just make it the old way, the old school way that everyone else does, you know, where they go on one side and they go around half of it like a half moon and then put a bow in the middle. That's like the typical of what when someone sees a grapevine or a willow frame, what they do. Yes, Michelle, this kit is available in my Etsy shop right now. The link to the shop is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Like I said, I don't have many left because I did give my text VIPers first dibs. I sent it out earlier today, so they got to see it first, and a few are already sold. And I didn't have large quantities of this kit, so whatever's left, I would grab them as soon as possible. This to me is everything. The 5/8 inch ribbon, let me just tell you, is everything. Everything. I love, love, love it. I am all about it. It is just going to help the blue just pop because there's so much yellow between the sunflowers, the lemon, you know, and just this is just going to be everything, guys. Just everything. And it's all wired ribbon. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. I feel like I want a little loopy doopy. I'm going to do a little shorter loop in here. Okay, so we're going to do 3 loops in the center and 1 being shorter. Okay, and that tail is going to be on the wrong side, so we're going to move it over so it's on the correct side. All right. Hey, Deborah, how are you? You guys, thank you so much for spreading the love. I would appreciate, tell all your friends to come check out the Crafting Coaches Corner, please. And where's my pin? Oh, my pins are back here. Okay. I need a sip of water. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Hey, Pam. All right, let's get a pipe cleaner. All right. Let's lift it up. Let's wrap this pipe cleaner around. All right. We're going to fluff it. I always use my fluff box. Not always, but 95% of the time, I like to use a fluff box to fluff my bows. It's a mental thing, you know. It's kind of like riding a bike. When you start learning how to ride, you kind of do it the same way all the time. I need my little yellow extension. This is an old pipe cleaner that I use when my pipe cleaner does not reach the nail. I just use this little handy dandy pipe cleaner to get me right there. Perfect. All right, we're going to bring our tails up front. And Mom has the phone off the hook. I can hear it beeping. All right, let's get to fluffing. Now, I always, when I fluff, I alternate my fluffing. People ask me why I do this. I don't know why. It's just, I when I learned how to make bows, you know, it's kind of like riding a bike. It's what I do now. So I don't fluff just one side all at one, then I go to the other side. I alternate. I know it seems crazy, but it is what I do. But I make beautiful bows. Did this just come out? There we go. Stay right there. All right. All right. People are like, it just takes too much time to have fluff box and everything. I know, but it's mental. I know. I just love this 5/8 ribbon, inch ribbon. Love, love, love. All right. Here's my bow. So we're going to get that bad boy on, and then we're going to fill in around it. My mom is probably upstairs on QVC trying to order. She has a hard time seeing. I'm actually taking to her specialist tomorrow for her eyes, and she has a hard time seeing the numbers, even the remote, you know, how close she holds it to her face and everything. They say for her it's like looking through Swiss cheese, you know. So she'll always say, like, when she leaves my room at night, can someone come in and turn on my TV for me? She's so sweet. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little nubby here at the back. I'm just going to take my pipe cleaner and twist it, maybe about an inch or so. Okay. And then I'm going to snip it. And then what I'm going to do is take my pick machine and I'm going to pick it so I can put it right into the foam. If you don't have a pick machine, you could take floral wire, floral pick wire, you know, like, do I have any here that I can show? Like these, you know, the floral picks, and use that. You could use a skewer. I always say skewer, and everyone's like, Katie, what are you saying? You know, those shish kebab thingamajiggies. All right, so I just put a pick on that. Can you see that? I put a pick right on the end of that pipe cleaner, and we're going to stick it right into our foam. Okay, so let's get our willow wreath back. Okay. And we are going to pull our tails back. I hold it all back just like that so I can get some glue on that. I want a nice amount of glue on there. Don't be chintzy with your glue. I always say that. And also buy good quality glue. Okay, and I'm going to go right in here to the foam and get it all the way in there. You want it all the way in there. Perfect. All right. So now we can start adding the rest of our picks that we have into our bow as well as the willow frame. Okay, that foam. All right, I'm going to dovetail my ends. We can curl them. You could do whatever you want. Actually, I'm going to do it on an angle. I'm going to be a little fancy today. I'm going to angle those up. I never have my tails the same length. Never, ever. I like to have one side. Mom, can I please have that phone? I'm on the live. Can I have the phone, please? You brought a phone down. I hear it beeping. It's off the hook. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, can I have that? Can I have that? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right. So yeah, I never have my tails the same length because I like to have the staggered look. And you always want your eye when you're looking at a wreath, when you are walking up to someone's door, you want eye movement. You never want your eye staying in one place. You know, you want your customer to be like, holy cow, that is some wreath right there. You know, all right, we're going to curl this 5/8 ribbon. We're just going to curl it up. And you want your eye to go to so many places, you know, and then be like, wow, look at this wreath. Look at all that's in there. Okay, curl that up. Let me just snip this. All right, curl this one up. Then we're going to pull those tails out, and they're going to be fancy. Katie's page is pinned. Oh, Becky Jones, what's going on, girl? Becky Jones, how are you, friends? Okay, and we're just going to pull that out. Whoops. We're just going to pull that out just like that and let them hang, looking all pretty and stylish and everything. You know, these nails have got to go because they are just, I tell my manicurist, I need them short, like really, really short, you know, and I think she thinks short is like model short. All right, that's fabulous right there. Okay, so can you see that in the, how I curled them? They're going to look fabulous. When I give you the straight view, you'll be able to see it being held up, okay? All right, so for now, I'm just going to curl these one more time, and I'm just going to keep them curled up because I don't want them to be in my way while I'm finishing it up. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate whoever pinned my page. Yeah, you can find all the coaches and myself on Facebook and YouTube. And you can find us also this page, Crafting Coaches Corner. We also have a YouTube page. You guys, I would love it if you guys would go to YouTube and follow and subscribe on YouTube because we are trying to build that YouTube page to get so we can go live on there. All right, so this pick, you're only getting one pick. I kind of like hemmed and hawed how many picks I should give you in this kit, but really you only need one because it breaks down into many portions. So guys, when you get picks, you can use the pick. Well, I'm just trying to grab the little ticket off here. You can use the pick as a whole, or you can break it down like I'm going to do now. Okay, so I'm going to break it. Here's one section. Okay. And you're just pulling it. Here's another section. Okay, and this one we're going to cut. And I'm going to cut it right at the nubby, right where it gets a little thick. That's where you want to cut it, all right? So we got 3 sections out of that one pick. So that's why I only gave, and honestly, this third piece that I got right here, we could actually break this down one more time if we wanted to, you know, but I'm actually going to keep it whole, okay? So we got 3 pieces from that one pick. That's why I only gave one. Because, you know, the more product that's in a kit, you know, the more you got to be, you know, higher the price of the kit is. And these are some really good products, some good supplies, guys. So absolutely grab this kit. It's going to be great. All right. So we're going to start adding this into our foam. Okay, I'm going to come right in here. We're going to just add it. Actually, I should have picked it. Shoot. I'm just going to lay it down for 1 second, and I'm going to grab my pick machine. So I want to pick that piece. There we go. All right, hold on. I got glue on my mat now because I wasn't thinking. That's okay. We adapt and excel around here. It's Sunday. Actually, that would be an excuse if it was a Monday, right? Monday mornings. You have brain farts. All right, I just want to get that glue right off my mat. There we go. Perfect. Put it right back in my pot. All right, I want to pick this. Let's turn the pick machine around. There we go. Perfect. So I added a pick onto there, as you can see. Okay. We're going to put some glue on the end of that pick. And I'm going to come right in here under my bow. Bring it right in just like that. Okay, and you want to lift. You don't want everything to be flat, so lift your items, okay? Twist just like that. This bad boy doesn't want to stay, so we might have to glue you a little better. There we go. You're better. All right, so we have this right here. Okay, and I kind of incorporated it into my bow, which looks fabulous. Sweet Connie McCormick, how are you, friends? Okay, we're going to come right up here. Right up to the top. I'm going to pick this as well. And again, if you don't have a pick machine, you don't need one. Don't go running out getting a pick machine, guys. All right? Use those floral picks that you can get from Michael's. They're a lot cheaper. And if you don't use greenery a lot, you honestly don't really need a pick machine. Now, if you work with greenery and florals a lot, then I'd say, yes, it's a great investment. Okay? But if not, ooh, those picks are sharp. I got to be careful. I got to be mindful of that. Okay? There we go. Just like that. All right. All right, so we have 2 of them in. And let's get our third one in from there. And we're going to go right over here. Actually, I cut that just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Hey, Louise, how are you? Connie's late. Connie gets a demerit. Connie, I'm lucky Connie's on my live and that she spoke. She won't last long, though. Trust me. I know my Connie girl. I know her. Right, Connie? Connie's a busy woman. She's busy. All right. So we're going to come right over here to the side with this one. Okay, we're going to lift up our ribbon. We're going to go right into that. And don't be afraid to move your greenery where you want it. I want it to look like it is incorporated throughout everything. Ooh, are we having a hearts party? I love a hearts party. I love a hearts party. Now this lemon right here is kind of annoying me a little bit. So I kind of want to cut him, which I'm going to do. I'm going to cut him low. Okay, right here. And we're actually going to that ribbon right over there. Okay, we're actually going to stick him. So we have a lemon there. I'm actually going to come right in here maybe, or right under the, let's stick that. I'm going to incorporate him right around in the middle here. There we go. Perfect. exactly where I wanted it. Okay. And I'm going to constantly be playing with my bow because that's just what I do. Now, if you had more sunflowers, you absolutely could add more sunflowers to your design. Totally your call. All right. So we have these yellows. Now, we still have the berries we have to add. Don't forget. Okay. Again, now these are not pushers, but I'm going to cut them as low as possible. Okay. And what I like about these as well that you're going to get in the kit, I love the different greenery that you're going to get in this pick. Okay. It's all about texture. And texture brings dimension. It's all about color. Those are the things you look for when you are designing. Okay. So now we're just going to come in here. We're going to add a few coming up out of there. You want some standing up. You want some out, sticking out, different lengths. And I'm just going to use this as a filler. That's what I'm going to do. So has everyone liked and followed the Crafting Coaches Corner page? Has everyone spread the love for us? If you haven't done it yet, please do so. We, the coaches, would appreciate it. And get ready for some really exciting news coming up, guys. We have some really, and I can't talk about it because everyone knows that I like to chit chat. Everyone knows that once I get going, this is super exciting, and I can't believe that we haven't announced it, and we're going to announce it so soon. You just wait, guys. It's going to be so good. Can I ask what you're using on your left? Yes, this is a steel pick machine. I'm using a steel pick machine to pick the end. So on something like this, the reason why you use a steel pick machine is for two reasons. Whether your stem is like plastic, and if you put it in glue, it will melt and shrivel up. You don't want that. So you use a pick. Or if you want to add length onto your stem. In this case, I want to add length onto my stem. Okay, so I want it maybe about an inch longer. So that's why I'm using a pick machine. Okay, and there you go. There's a pick machine. So do you see how it's giving me about an inch more in length? So those are some of the reasons why you would use a pick machine. Don't be afraid to move greenery around. All right. We have more greenery to add. We're not done. We have loads of stuff. Oh, pick machine. Now, pick machines you can get really anywhere. Hobby Lobby, I know, has them. They can be a little pricey. I know they did go up a bit in price. But again, that's why I say if you don't do a lot of florals, you really don't. Ow. What was that? You really don't need. What was that? Oh, a pin. A straight pin I had down there. That was smart. Okay, let's add our blueberries. Okay, so you get one pick of this blueberry in there, and these are fabulous blueberries, guys. Now we can break this up even smaller. Okay, so like I broke it into two. We're gonna break it down even smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna try and find. Here we go. You want all those leaves to come along with me. All right. Whoops. Break that down right there. So that gives us another one. And we're going to break this one down as well. Break this one into two. I can pull that. So we got 4 pieces out of that blueberry. Okay. I know. eBay also has them. Yep. Grill Now, you have to tell us. Big tease. No, I can't tell you. We have to wait. We have a few things to do. But I just want you guys to be aware to keep checking out the page because you never know when we're going to come on and make our announcement and let you know all the goodies. All right. Now, not everything has to be, you know, sticking up and at attention. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. All right. Sip of water. All right. So we got one thing of blueberries in. We're going to do another thing of blueberries. Right on the other side. We're going to pick it. We're going to put it in the glue. We're going to come right up over here and get it in there. Just like that. Yep. Okay. We're going to take the other one. Can we break this one down even further? I thought we had 4. Do we have 4? Oh, one's hiding back here. I knew we had 4. Might be able to even break that one down a little further. Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Oh, Michael's has them? I didn't know Michael's had them. Oh, you did? Oh, you're going to love them, Susan. You're going to love them. So there's all different types. This is the one that I really love. General Wholesale had another one, but they were bigger and they had a little sheen to them. And I thought this one with the frostedness on it, can you see it, was a little more realistic. So I did like this one a lot, you know, better than the bigger ones that had the sheen on it. Thank you, Georgie. So I don't know if this kit is still available. It was this morning. You can absolutely go into my Etsy shop and see if it's still available. Okay, so we're going to do one more. There we go. All right, I think I'm going to break this one down even further. I think we're going to get 2 out of this one. Okay. Oh, Georgie, you're very sweet. Thank you. Okay, so let's break this one. We can just pull it apart. There we go. And then we can just pick it. All right. Pick it. We'll get some glue on there. All right, and we're going to come right back here behind the bow and stick it in just like that. A little bend in it. Get those leaves involved. All right, and we have one more. We have this one we're going to put in. Okay. Hey, Kim, how are you? Come on in, guys. Spread the love. And we are almost done with this bad boy. Do you see how much we have filled it up? Like, it is really filled up. I want to bring one right out in front. These berries. Hold on. Okay, let's go right down in here. Right under here. Right under everything. There we go. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Renee. Oh, thank you so much, guys. This wreath will be available in my shop. Okay. But the kit is also available. It's my newest kit that I have just released. And like I said earlier, I don't have large numbers of this kit. So grab it while you can. You guys have been loving the kits every Sunday. So I'm trying to bring you new kits each week when I go live. All right. And then we're just going to finish up with what we have. We have a little bit of grass left, and we have a little bit of the blue filler flower. Oh, wait. I want to add a pick machine to this. So let me snip this. Let's put that in the garbage. All right, there we go. So this one's going to be a little shorter than I want it to be. Thank you, Wanda. Hey, Trina. Thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to, oh, I picked it already. We're going to pick it. Okay, we're going to put glue. And guys, you don't need, when you're doing the glue, you don't need like a hocking wad of glue. Put a good amount of glue on there, you know, and pull back whatever it is you're doing because you don't want to get your glue on everything. Okay. I'm going to cut a few pieces and we're going to stick them in the actual bow. Okay. So I'm going to break this down into a few pieces. That's one. Oops. Hold on. Let's do this one. There we go. All right. Okay. Hey June, how are you? Oh, Martha, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Katie, what all you get in the kit? Trina, you get the Willow Wreath frame. You get I showed it earlier. You get a full roll of each one of these ribbons. Hold on. You get a full roll of each one of these ribbons. Okay, 10 yards each. You get the grass. You get a full bushel of this, which I forgot how many you cut, but a lot. You'll get a full bush of this flower. You get a lemon and sunflower pick. You get a blueberry pick. And you also get this yellow flower right here, whatever that name of that is. So that's everything. You could go to my Etsy shop and you'll see there's a picture of everything that you get in the kit for this design. Okay. I'm good, June. How are you, girl? Hey, Jeanette. How are you, girl? So like I said, I did list this today in my on my Etsy page, my Etsy shop, but I put it out to my text VIPers. If you're on my text VIP list, you got notification this morning this was in my shop to go grab it. I didn't have large quantities of this particular kit, but I could get more. If it does sell out and you guys want more of it, I definitely could get more of this kit. So I know a few of them were sold this morning after sending out that alert. So go grab it. If there's any left. Oh, Trina, you're very welcome, friend. You are so very welcome. So if there's any left, go grab it. Absolutely go grab it. Okay, so we're going to add, like I said, we're going to add some into some of the grass right into. So what I do is I take it off the stem, okay? And I'm going to put individually, I'm going to put these grass stems in to my bow. Okay. So all I do, oops, hold on one second. All I do is I'll pull back this and I just put it right in there. Just like that. Just like so. Okay, and we're going to continue that around my bow in different layers of the bow. Okay. Pull it back right there. We're going to go right there. So this way it incorporates the bow into design. It doesn't look like the bow just is stuck in the middle. It looks like it is incorporated. It is one big thing. So we're going to add a few more pieces of that right into this design. We're going to come right under this tail, right there. And we can also do some of these flowers if you want. So if you guys have a question to ask me, if you're on YouTube or you're on one of my other Facebook pages, Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC, please jump over to the Crafting Coaches Corner. You can comment there, and I can answer any questions that you have. That'd be fabulous. Thank you, June. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to cut this a little shorter. Okay. And we're going to put this Incorporate this right under this tail right here. I'm going to put another piece right in the back. I have another one right here. So we're going to make this nice and full, this design. And you can go as big or as little. This is just showing you that you don't need so much product to make a nice full floral wreath. I'm going to sound like Tom Tom. Katie, read my comment. Oh my God. Jeanette, you make me laugh. What did Jeanette say? Lemon and sunflowers? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. With blueberries. Where's Teeny? So when we were at not Crafters Convention, when we were at General Wholesale, I was talking about putting sunflowers and lemons together. And Teeny was like, you can't put sunflowers and lemons together. And Jeanette was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, oh, why can't you? Of course you can do that. You know, and they're like, they don't go together. I'm like, of course they go together. So then I found this pic and I ran all over to find Teeny and to find Jeanette, just to show to them that, yes, of course they go together. Don't be crazy. Everything and anything that your little mind thinks of goes together. Absolutely. All right. One other thing that Jace does to his designs. Well, we're not even done. We still have more greenery we could put in here. So let's put this. Okay, let's get in there. There we go. I'm loving this grass. The grass that's all over this. Loving it. Loving, loving, loving it. Okay. Oops, did I miss some comments? Wait a second. Facebook, what'd you do? I'm going to, oh, I didn't read. Oh, the sunflower. Yes, I got it. I read your comment, right? Twice I made her say it. Because there is no wrong in design. You know, you could put anything with anything. Honestly, there's no wrong design move. You know what I mean? Like if it's pleasing to your eye, then it's pleasing, you know? All right. What do you guys think? Let me see some hearts if you're loving this. If you are loving this, let me see some hearts. I'm going to put one more of these down here. Oh. I'm sure you guys don't want glue spiders with the design. Let's get all them back into the glue pot. There we go. Hearts party. I love a hearts party. I do, I do, I do. All right, we're going to come over on this side now. We're just going to use what we got. I'm going to finish using what we got. I love a hearts party. I love a hearts party. I do. There. Okay, what do we have left? We have one more of these left. So we're going to stick this bad boy going upward. And then we're going to do... Now, you could take, since we have so much ribbon left over, okay, we can make a hanger with it if you wanted. I think that would be a nice thing to incorporate. Okay. So let me grab all the... You could take your hair dryer and melt all the glue off the... any glue spiders that you have. Absolutely. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this right over to here. Hold on. Let's get this under this tie. Move that there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to separate my tails just a little now. Now that I have it all filled out. I think that looks good, just like that. And we're going to roll these up. Let's cut these one more time. I need scissors over here. I love a hot party. I love a hot party. Okay, let's roll it up. My finger just started bleeding again. I don't know why. It stopped bleeding and now it's bleeding again. I'm trying to put pressure on it. Hold on. Let me do this. I don't have Band-Aids down here. I might put a Band-Aid on it, but hold on. That straight pin, I stuck my finger right into it. Hey, Jojo, how are you? Okay, so we're going to curl them up. I'm going to slide this one over just a little bit. So I'll have it coming over this sunflower. Move it back just a little. Okay. I should know to keep Band-Aids down here. You know, as a crafter, we all get injured, right? There we go. All right. That's that. Now, what we can do is add a ribbon towards the back. Now, we could add the pineapple ribbon. We could add the blue check ribbon as a hanger. Or we could add the stripe. I'm thinking the stripe. What do you guys think? I'm good, Jojo. How are you, girl? How are things? I watched your replay to your design on, I think it was Wednesday night. I missed it. It's hard for me to get on lives. I watch a lot of replays. I know that's horrible, but unfortunately, that's how it is. Hey, Annette, how are you? So what do you guys think? You think this ribbon or do you think the pineapple ribbon? Louise was the first one I saw, and she agreed with the stripe. That's what I say, girl. Okay, so this is another trick that I learned from Jacers. Okay, I'm just going to cut a strip just like that, and I hope I do this right. Okay, now I'm down one finger. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate that, girl. All right, so that's there. We're going to get some floral wire that I already have. Now, he takes regular wire, I believe, and he covers it with a floral tape. I don't know if he's still on here. He might be bored and might not be on here. All right. So he bends this in half. Okay. Makes his little loop. I wish my finger would stop bleeding so I have 2 full hands. Okay. So he has that. And then he takes his ribbon. I'm going to try and do this where you guys can see. Hey, Phyllis, how are you? Okay, he takes his ribbon. All right. And he'll pinch it in the middle. Beautiful, Katie. Sweet comeback for your ranking, even though I'm a Red Sox fan. That was a good opener. Was that not a good opener, girl? Listen, I have nothing to say bad about Boston. Nothing at all. When we were there, they treated my father and mother like they were king and queens. My father was in a wheelchair, and they had their seats were pretty high up, you know, and it was hard for my dad to get to it. They gave him lower seats right behind the Yankee bullpen. It was my nephew's 9th birthday, I believe, or 10th birthday. Something like that. I got to take this off. I just don't want to stain the... It's still bleeding. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with you guys, but you get the idea, okay? I just want to wait for my finger to stop bleeding. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see it with me holding it up. Okay, it's going to be like that. So this is the kit, guys. This is the kit. Isn't it gorgeous? So good. So I'll take pictures of this. I'll get this in my shop. As soon as my finger stops bleeding, I will do the the ribbon holder, okay? I just don't want to, I don't want to get blood on the ribbon, all right? I got to give you the word of the day. Is Michelle still on here? Michelle, are you on here, girl? Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Phyllis. I can't believe Connie McCormick is still on here. What? She crazy. She crazy. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, guys. I don't know if Michelle's still on here, but Michelle, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so I think Michelle's going live after me, but on her page, Wild Creek and Company. I'm not sure. She might be getting ready for it. Supervisor's great. Yeah, Mazie does. Hey Barbara. Hey Wanda. All right, so I will take pictures of this. I will get this in my Etsy shop. Remember, I don't have many quantities of this kit available. Please grab it if you want it. If it sells out and you guys want more of it, if you guys message me, I can get more of it. What else? How will you do the hanger? Never heard of using wire. I would show you, Louise. Maybe I'll make a tutorial of it, or maybe I'll ask Jace to go on the page and show how, because it is his. I learned it from Jace. I just can't do it because I'm bleeding and I don't want to get blood on the ribbon. But I will show it one day if it's okay with Jace. If not, go check him out on his page. He shows it all the time how to do it. So I just got inspiration from him. I'm just going to wire it, and this is going to play as the hook in the back. So it's going to hang from the actual wire hook. Okay. And you won't see it because the ribbon will be hiding it. All right. All right. Let me give you the word of the day. Let me take a sip of water. All right. The word of the day. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for some crafting? Okay, word of the day is, if you guys are new to my page, you don't know what I'm talking about, I give away 3 gift cards at the end of every month. If you want to see who the winners were for March, go check out my page, Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC. At the end of every month, 3 gift cards. They could be to anywhere, okay? Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Kirkland's, anywhere. It could be somewhere in the community, and it can run anywhere from $10 to $50. You never know how much you're going to get. So that's just my way of saying thank you for supporting me all month long, okay? So all you have to do is text me at the number 845-299-8674. The number is scrolling at the bottom. The word of the day is weekend. Do not put any emojis. Do not write this is the word of the day. Just put the word in, and it will be picked up automatically. Okay? Can you guys see it? Can you see it? There you go. Weekend is the word of the day. Remember, go check out this kit. I don't know if any are available. If so, grab it. If not, sorry. If you want more, let me know and I can get more in. And this wreath will be available in my Etsy shop. So everything, go to my Etsy shop. If you're interested in signs, please go to crazymazieCreation.com. That's my website. Check out everything I have in there. Remember, all my wreaths are 60% off in Etsy. And that's what I got for you guys. So that was my live today in the Crafting Coaches Corner. I will be back next Sunday. Tomorrow we have Jace. He is live here in the Crafting Coaches Corner. Check him out. I don't know what time he'll be up, but he'll be in sometime tomorrow. If you have not liked and followed the Crafting Coaches Corner, please do so. We have a lot of exciting news coming up, and we want to share it with you guys. If you want to get alerts of anything going on in the Crafting Coaches Corner, you can text me at 845-299-8674. Text me the word coach. Text me the word coach if you want live alerts. If you want live alerts when I go live on my page, Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC, text me at the same number, the word crazy with a K, okay? And you'll be put on the VIP text list. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Can I put the link to the kit up? I believe I can. Let me do so. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hold. Hold, please. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, I think this is it. All right. So I'm putting the link to the kit right there. It's a pretty long link. I don't know. There's the link. Hopefully that works. Let me know if that works. Hey, Diana, how are you? Thank you. Have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. Enjoy it. Stay in your comfy jammies or your sweats. Get a glass of wine, bottle of beer, and enjoy the rest of your day. I wish I could have a cold beer right now, but I can't. But I will have. I'm gonna have ribs for dinner, so I'm excited about that. That's what I'm excited about. Thank you, Phyllis. You too, girl. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later, and have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks for kicking with Katie. Have a great day. Bye.